Hello, my name is Robin Klaunberg from Germany. I am the son of the owner of the company Oxygen Concept. We're doing human inhalation systems for over 20 years now, and also for horses we're doing it since 8 years now. And what we do is we reproduce the climate of the Dead Sea with the Dead Sea salt and negatively ionized oxygen. What are the benefits of this? If your horse have disease with skin, with lung problems, or especially in the sport horse market, we bring out all the bad stuff of your lung, for example dirt or slime or anything else what is in it, and also bring up the oxygen level of the blood and the amount of oxygen which your cells incorporated. So that means you have an effect of bringing out bad stuff and bring up the oxygen in the horse itself. And this is for especially for sport horses, it's for really sick horses, and for every horse who wants prevention for skin diseases or have breathing diseases. So what you see here is our ultrasonic nebulizer. We use their German medicine technique, so it's medically approved. And what you see is a separated system. So that means here's the ultrasonic wave produced, sent over by a contact water, it's distilled water, into a nebulization chamber. And this means we have no effect of bacteria, viruses and anything else, because the air is coming through a bacteria filter. So everything is filtered out and then put into a fine dust fog. And this fine dust fog is also dry, so we have no water in the room where you put it in. Down here is our oxygen concentrator. It's also a medicine product from the German market, and it works like it sucks in 60 liters per minute and get it out to 9 liters per minute of pure 90% oxygen and get it into the air. And this brings up the room level of oxygen to 22 to 23%. So we have a really bring up the oxygen level into the room. So here's our salt we use, and we have 1 liter bottles with 5% Dead Sea salt, and the brine will last for around 8 hours of running time. So that means when you have a session with 30 minutes running time, you have 16 sessions with 1 bottle, so really cost effective on this way. And why we use Dead Sea salt, you see here normal sodium chloride, and this is 99%. It's good to bring out slime, but it doesn't have the benefit of the magnesium, and we have 75% magnesium, and magnesium really relaxes the deeper breathing ways, and this is the way how a lung really get rid of problems, because you want to dewater it and relax it, and so then all the bad stuff go out. And this is why we use the Dead Sea salt. And also the Dead Sea is an official healthy medicine approved sea for skin diseases and also lung diseases, and this is why we use the salt. So what we have here is a study from Switzerland, and they try to look how is the oxygen incorporation of kids on a treadmill. So they let them run and measurement the oxygen incorporation in the blood, and you see the maximum amount of oxygen is the same. So this is the blue line, and the red line is the actual oxygen in the blood. You see it's risen up through the process of working out. And what you see here is, here they used negative ionized air, so you see the oxygen incorporates faster, and also the maximum amount of oxygen in the blood is also risen up. So we have an effect of risen up the incorporation time of the oxygen, and also the amount of oxygen which could incorporate in the blood. And the next study we have is a study about the trachea hairs in the lung, and you see with negative ions we have a boost up to 1100 beats per minute from 900 beats per minute. And if the horse or the human is standing in an environmental air with a lot of CO2 or dirt or whatever it's flying through the air, the trachea beats go down to 600 beats per minute. But with negative ions, here you see it, we bring it up to 1000 again. So what this means is, if we have a really sick horse with slowed down trachea activity, we bring it back up to the normal, and it will stay on the normal. So we have a really high amount of getting out the slime and getting the horse into a natural way where they can rid of their coughs and bad stuff in the lung.